Salutations, my fellow dandies. It's me, Jack Dandy. And I've been sat on this title screen for too long. The Xbox decided to go into standby just as I did my introduction. That was nice of it, wasn't it? We're playing Lake today. So Lake is a game that I played on this. I streamed the demo of a couple of weeks ago, and I really enjoyed it. It's really, really slow. It's like nothing happens. I think we played for about an hour, and we got about through. I think the end of day 4. I think is when the demo ended. So, and it's basically the premise. Well, we'll learn the premise, but it basically lasts for about 2 weeks. So it's possible we might finish this tonight, but yeah. So when I played the demo, I met the girl who owned the video game store, and she was cute, but the game ended before we could do anything with her. So she is, from what I understand about this game, is basically you can choose to do. Let's not word it that way. You can choose to do whatever you want, not whoever you want. Although I think you can choose to do whoever you want as well. So that's going to be my focus. And when you see her, I think you'll agree. At least, well, I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah, so we'll see. Like I said, I think the game lasts 14 days. So we'll see where we are at about 11 o'clock. And if we're closer to the end of week 2 than the beginning of week 2, then we'll just power through and finish it in one sitting. I've played a lot of indie games. And it's like a really indie game where you go to choose the game in the video description, and the game isn't there. Like I scheduled this. Oh, sorry, I thought they were going to read stuff out. But I'm glad we made the deadline. There is voice acting. I don't know why this isn't being read out. And I'm glad I can now spend 2 stress-free weeks in good old Providence Oaks. So she's saying, sorry I can't be at the Labor Day party, but I'm glad we made the deadline. I'm going to Providence Oaks. There we go, now there's voice acting.
I didn't wake you up. I just came home and was wondering if everything worked out all right.
Hi, Steve. Yes, we made the deadline.
Oh, that's awesome. I feel so bad you couldn't make it.
Hope you guys had a nice Labor Day party.
Oh, yes. I mean, the band was great, and Mike fell in the pool. Oh, and then Roy got really sick. No, wait, Brian. And then he fell in the pool, too. No, Roy. Wait. Well, I'll tell you all about it at work tomorrow afternoon.
I won't be there for 2 weeks, remember?
Oh, wait, yeah. But, do you really have to? 2 weeks is a lifetime.
Yeah, Steve, I really have to. But I will continue testing for Addit.
Oh, okay. Right. Awesome.
I better get some sleep now. My plane leaves early in the morning.
Okay, Meredith. Have a wonderful flight. I'll talk to you soon.
So Steve, I get the feeling that Steve is supposed to be like. This game's set in the 80s. There you go, September 1st, 1986. That was actually. They said it on the day that it comes out.
Please, just call me Frank. We're colleagues now, after all.
I'm guessing Steve's supposed to be like.
Thanks so much for
the jerk boss, but he seems okay, kind of, like for a jerk boss.
Your dad helped me dozens of times whenever I was in a bit of a pickle.
Well, I hope I can fill his shoes. He hardly ever missed a day.
I'm sure you'll do great. You know what? While we're en route, why don't we deliver some mail in our beautiful little lake town?
And show me the ropes? Sure.
All right then.
This game's got really calm. I should have put my serious gamer glasses on. For this one, thinking about it. This game's got some like proper hardcore game mechanics. Oh, that is I think it did it in the demo and I remember liking it at the time. But it's a proper sort of that's not great.
This lake.
There is a day 1 patch coming for the Xbox version, but it's not ready yet. So there might be glitches.
Okay, sir, what's the plan?
Delivering mail is like a walk in the park with mailboxes. Take this bag, walk to the mailbox, and insert the mail.
See what I mean? It's complicated. It's complicated gameplay mechanics in this one. It's tough. Oh, I don't have to get the stuff out the back. See, I already did it wrong. Right trigger. Salutation team. It doesn't start the same as demo. I assume so. This game only, like I said, the demo was only 2 months ago. So I assume that they've not been able to implement a huge amount of changes since then. So yes, I imagine it'll be quite similar until we get to the end of day 4.
I bet. Didn't you go to MIT?
Although I have a bit of knowledge now,
I left here from Massachusetts.
so I can avoid an embarrassing situation.
Computers then? That's really booming right now.
Well, actually,
Hold that thought. We just arrived at our next address. It's a package this time, so you'll have to get it out of the back.
You get another chance to make a good first impression on Angie. I'm surprised you can remember the names. Like, I can't even remember my character's name. I didn't even remember my character's name was Meredith. This time we have to get the mail out. See what I mean? Complicated. That one. Is the inside of the truck not rendered? I thought it was rendered last time.
all right. I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Yeah, that's realistic. That's about how long. That's about how long anyone delivering parcels to my house waits before they go. Not in.
You're getting the hang of it. So, where were we? Computers. Should I buy one?
Oh, you did a quick recap this afternoon. Okay.
Bookkeeping.
I feel like that was
I always
unnecessary,
make a mess of my
given how
taxes.
similar this is probably going to be
Can't a
for the next
computer do
hour.
that for me?
Sure, there are programs for that, but you'll still have to put in some work yourself.
I was afraid you were going to say that. I'll bug you about it another time. Our next address is right
Oh, it
around
wasn't
the corner.
rendered in the demo. Okay. I don't remember that, obviously.
There's no place like home.
Sure isn't.
So I don't think we
Can't
ever
wait to get
found
home
out
either.
why
The Mets
her
are playing
parents
the
were away
Giants.
for 2 weeks. I assume they're on
Before I get
holiday.
out, what time do I start tomorrow?
7 a.m. sharp. Just check in at the post office.
I
Okay,
assume
Frank.
they've gone on
See you
holiday.
tomorrow.
Adios.
But I think that's what it was. Walk to the front door of the house. Oh, can I check out the... Ah, yeah, there's physics on the tire swing. Oh, here we go. Oh, but there's no hole in the middle, so you can't get it caught on your head. Probably a good reason for that. If I get that caught on my head, I'll probably never be able to get it back off again. The Weiss residence. Weiss? Weiss?
Hi,
I
Meredith.
think it's
I
Weiss.
just wanted to let you know that Dad and I landed safely. The Florida weather is all they said it would be. I'll call again soon. One more
Yeah,
thing.
they've gone to
Freezer
Florida,
stuff
but I can't
food,
remember...
And there's blueberry pie in the fridge.
It might just be that they are on holiday in Florida, but I was suspecting there was it was going to be...
I didn't get the chance to say it earlier.
I suspected there to be foul play, but I feel like there probably isn't foul play and they have just gone on holiday.
Could very well be the most important milestone in our company's history. Enjoy your well-deserved time off. Don't get too used
You were pretty
to
much
it.
sold as soon as you saw Meredith's charming sweater collection. Fair enough. You like Meredith's sweater. I like the video store clerk. We've all got our own agendas today. See, we're already on to day 2.
Good morning, Meredith. Ready for your first day?
Or maybe this counts as day 1.
Good morning, Frank. Ready to rock.
I'm gonna be
It's a great day
nice
to
and
be on the
friendly.
road.
I think.
I already filled up the mailbag in the truck, so you're good to go. Oh, I forgot to tell you. There's a map in the cabin in case you get lost.
Thanks, I'll probably need that.
Bon voyage.
Oh, thanks, Frank. You're a trooper. Oh, okay. I That's not the best angle for that to start with. That's fine. I feel like if you live this close, that's my diary. So I've got 4 parcels and 3 letters to deliver. If you live this close to the post office, you should just walk across. They just shouldn't deliver. They should just, like, at the very least, they shouldn't get the guy in the truck to deliver it. They should get like the intern to deliver this.
Didn't bring the package.
I went to go and get the package. Amy's over swears I'm here for the fishing minigame. Is there? Was there a fisher? I know there's a fisherman. All right, I might actually have to park. Wait. Oh, okay, there's just no button prompt. There's no button prompt. It's just I just have to press A on the back door. I thought it would come up with a prompt to say open door, you know, like video games do. Hello.
Can I help you?
Hello, here's today's mail.
New in town. Your face looks familiar.
Well, I grew up here and then left for college 22 years ago.
22 years ago, back when they called me Nancy Sinatra instead of Nancy Reagan. So now you're back, huh? I know what it's like.
You do?
It's best not to feel bad about it. Only a few people ever
Oh,
really
yeah,
make
yeah.
it. I wonder if it's gonna rain today. It's been raining a lot lately.
She means well. She's like, it's okay to be a failure. Don't worry about it. And then we've got all of the. You've got Mr. X. Now, he looks different from the remake. I think that's what he looked like in the original Resident Evil. Maybe this is the 80s version of Mr. X. Big dings. They sound. I love the trailer for those. Oh, I love having a big ding in my mouth. I love sucking the cream out of a big ding. Okay. I was just reading the titles of these. I love this is called Popcorn Later. It's like it's popcorn, but not now. It's popcorn that you can have eventually. Oh yeah, I'm driving on the... Sorry, in America. Driving on the wrong side of the road. Sorry, red car. Fortunately, this game isn't so... Why start me that way round? This game isn't, like, big on the traffic violations. Let's make sure I stick to the traffic law. But it's so much easier just to pull over on the left. Is this? Oh, 103 Main Street. This isn't Main Street, is it? No, this is the letter I need, because it's got a letter picture. Why can't I deliver to the... Yeah, there wasn't a fishing game in the demo, John. I wouldn't...
remember this is the old Sugarman place, but...
I wouldn't get your hopes up too high about there being a fishing minigame in this one. I'm going to be completely honest. Just because there's a lake doesn't... I mean, like I said, there is a fisherman, so... No, that one. Okay, we've got one parcel to the left, so let's go and do that one. I think that's the diner, if memory serves. So let's go to the diner. Let's also pull out onto the right side of the road.
Actually,
Stop sign. Obey traffic laws. There we go. We have to yield. I don't have a speedometer, so I assume that I'm not doing more than 40. I'm also going to assume that there aren't, like, I'm not going to get pulled over by a sheriff. I suppose in this part of the American countryside, it would be a sheriff, wouldn't it? Or a marshal. Do they have marshals in the countryside?
There's Stan's Diner. Wait, called Moe's Diner now?
Yeah, Stan died. Thank you for the tips, Amy. It's fine.
The package in the truck.
Oh, yeah. It's my first day on the job. It's fine. So this is 500 Lake Road. They got a delivery of some mugs or something. We never find out what the parcels actually are, except the one that's obviously shaped like a teddy bear.
Meredith Wise? As I live and breathe. Come here, hon.
Friend's got a really good
now,
memory of
let
someone
me
who
look
left
at
town 20 years ago.
Oh my. A few lines here and there, and the occasional gray hair. But by gosh, it's you, all right?
Wow, Maureen! Long time no see. I feel so old.
Oh, don't be like that now. It suits you. Age only makes a person more distinguished, is what I always say. To the mirror. Now come here. Tell me everything.
Okay, one quick drink then.
I know you're busy,
Yeah.
hon. Little Bird told me all about your temporary mail job.
Would it be a bit
already.
nicer, a bit looser?
News goes around pretty quickly around here. So, coffee? Something stronger? I warn you, I will not take no for an answer.
It's like I'm 17 again.
It's like I'm 17 again, Maureen.
In that case, you're welcome, honey. 2 coffee, coming right up. And 1 piece of blueberry
2
pie,
coffees?
if I remember correctly. You had one almost every afternoon after school at one point.
Actually, I try to stay healthy these days. Nah, blueberry pie me!
You know me too well, Maureen.
I know full
Always
well you're
have,
never going to give me my
always
blueberry
will.
pie, so just...
Ashley, 1 blueberry pie. And Ashley, could you keep an eye on the bar for me for a bit? I'm gonna take my break now. You're a real trooper.
Apparently those grunts are affirmative.
Ashley? Oh, sweet Mary, what are you doing? Is everything okay, hon?
Those grunts are also
Oh,
affirmative.
Lord have mercy.
That didn't sound good.
Honestly! First the roof and now this? Ugh, that poor kid is like a disaster magnet. I'm sorry, Meredith. Looks like I've got my hands full for a bit. Next time, I want to hear everything, you hear? Don't be a stranger now.
I'm hoping for a seedy murder story, this one. I thought that was because it seemed like it was too nice. And maybe it does. But I think this is more soap opera level of drama than anything. I think that's a sort of as far as it goes. Oh, how'd I turn the radio on? That's the get out button. Which button? Maybe I can't turn. Can I not turn the radio on until they tell me how to turn the radio on? Oh, sorry. Was pressing the D-pad. Oh no, this way. Oh, there is music. I just don't know if it's the radio or not. Because I'm sure there was an actual radio, because there was... I remember getting into the van each morning, there'd be like a talk show host going, hey, it's the Lakeside Radio, or some such. You know, the sort of banter that radio show hosts do. It's the morning show with Jeff and the Beaver. And then you play the noise of something chewing wood. And then a horn. I know how radio works. Even though I don't know how to turn it on. Oh well, I'm sure Is there... Sorry to interrupt you. Is there controls? Why? And then there's also the photo camera.
Mighty Ambrose River.
Okay. I feel like I should indicate. Like, I feel bad just pulling over without indicating.
Here's your mail.
Now, I remember, I think this next lady's the cat lady. I remember... Yeah, there was definitely radio in, like, a proper, like, radio station in the morning. I remember she got upset because I knew that it was a bear, even though it's obviously a bear. Okay, let's try that again. There's a slight bit of...
Hello there, big cuddly guy.
There's a slight bit of input lag. Well, there's like a slight delay when you open the back door before you can actually click on anything.
Oh, look, Genevieve. A new mailman. Hello there. What's your name, then?
Well, I'm not a mailman, exactly. I'm Meredith Weiss.
Heavens, I meant no offense. It's just that male woman doesn't sound right, does it, Genevieve? Weiss, of course. You're Emily's girl, aren't you?
It sounds
this is
fine.
Beryl Weiss, Genevieve.
Just call me the postie.
She used to live in town years and years ago.
22 years, to be exact, but who's counting?
Has it been that long? That's almost 2 Genevieves ago. Calm down, Genevieve. You're going to live forever. She isn't, but shh. You do remember me, don't you?
How could I forget Miss Mildred Jenkins? And her cats, of course. Seems like they've multiplied.
Yes, I do like cats. Is that such a crime? So what if I had...
I feel like there was no
slightly
answer there
more
that
of
would...
them than I used to. Like Genevieve here.
I feel like
Thomas,
all of those answers would have
Bobby
upset her
Road.
in some way.
Anyway, did you have a package for me then?
Yes. Here you go.
Ah, thank you, dear. Looks like another gift from my son. Still doing everything to get into my good graces, except actually drop by.
I'm sure he means well. He's probably just busy.
That's what he says. That's probably what you say to poor Emily, too. Anyway, I won't keep you any longer.
Yeah,
Run
because
along, dear. Give
if I
Emily my
mention...
best.
I remember from the demo...
Miss
Oh, there's a
Jenkins?
truck there. That's...
Genevieve.
I remember that if she got upset if I mentioned that it was a teddy bear, because she was like, don't you dare look through my post. And it's like... Oh, he's got a big jaw. I like him. It's like... All the other answers, though, just upset... I feel like there's no way to have that conversation without upsetting her slightly.
In a few days, I won't even need that map.
Oh, this is the gas station. Yeah. This is, she's cute too. I like this girl as well. There you go. Like I said, slight delay on being able to click the parcel. Hello.
Hi there. I've got some mail for this address.
You're not Frank.
Luckily, I don't think a mustache would suit me.
Haha, real funny. But that doesn't explain why Frank gave you the keys for the goose.
The goose?
Yes, your white and wobbly van, duh. I'm Lori, I'm Providence Oaks' mechanic. And I'm the one who keeps the goose running.
Well, Thomas is my father. Does that count?
Thomas! Yes, that surely counts. my father has been teaching me since the day I was born. There is no one better in PO than me. And I have to get back to work now. But I suppose you may drive the goose. On one condition. If there's ever anything wrong with it, you bring it back to me, yes?
All right, I promise.
Good! Perfect. Did Frank tell you about the radio?
No?
It currently only receives the local station. Plus, sometimes it cuts out altogether. If that happens, just give it a big old bang on the dashboard and that should fix it right up. I'm working on it, I promise.
Okay. Thanks, Lori.
No problem, Miss W.
She's cute. She's got the fake Ghostbuster t-shirt. And, I was trying to think, she said there's no one better at PO than me, which I'm guessing is... I don't know what PO stands for in a maintenance context. There you go. Now I can turn the radio on. I don't know what PO stands for in a, Let me just check, actually. Is there indicators? No.
Think, where was Bear Creek again?
But I was crafting a PO box joke in my head, but wow, it's been 2 minutes since we've driven away from Laurie, so it's kind of
right, Bear Creek near the old lumberyard.
I kind of missed the window of opportunity to make the joke. So, plus, like I said, my heart belongs to the Video Girl store. The Video Girl store, yes, the store that sells Video Girls.
There's a new face.
Yes, indeed. As of today, I'll be delivering the mail.
Great. I'm Robert. Nice to meet you.
Likewise, I'm Meredith. And here's your mail.
Thanks. I'd better open this right away.
I think this guy invites me out on a date as well.
Oh, what the...
That doesn't sound good.
crap. That's what it sounds like. Bull crap. Freshly baked bull crap.
Hey, the sound can't be worse than the smell.
I'm sorry, but I have to take a better look at this. Have a nice day.
Okay, bye. Bye, Lumberjack Man. You warm up to me, I promise. I have future sight, but only for the next couple of days. And then I'm in the dark. Okay, can I get back? Where am I? Yes, I can get back if I go left. I keep pressing B to get out of the map, but you have to press the map button again. It's not intuitive. The Video Girl store killed the Radio's Girl store. Oh. Indeed it did. All those Radio Girls. It's fine though. A couple of years, Radio Girls will be back in fashion again as all those hipsters picking them back up again. Same as the vinyl record girls. I wonder how many songs this game actually has. And also, I wonder how many of them...
Oh. This is close to where I had my first kiss.
Good to know. She had her first kiss in the bushes. I wonder, hopefully that these are all copyright free. And I'm not going to get... I mean, not that it matters a huge amount, but it does always irk me when a stream ends and I click on YouTube and it says, you've had 10 copyright notices. And it's like, dang it. Oh, woo! Too slow, loser. Losing control. Oh, it's a song about September. That's convenient that we're in September. We're playing a game in September, set in September, whilst listening to a song about September. It's about as September as you can get. Alright. It's Tuesday evening at the Weiss residence. They've said it now. I know. Hello? It's a W.
Hi, Meredith. It's Mom. How are you? How's the job?
Hi, Mom. I'm doing great. It's so relaxing to be outside and drive around.
That's great to hear. Dad says it's strange not having to drive the truck anymore.
I can imagine that. How is Dad? Can he handle all this freedom?
Don't get me started. He went on 2 fishing boat trips already. And then there's the late-night poker with his new buddies. Oh, I'm almost out of coins. I'm calling from a bar and Dad's ordering a margarita again.
So I think maybe they've... I don't know if they've retired, and it's just that there's a 2-week gap. That's watch TV. I don't know if they've retired and there's just like a 2-week gap until they can get a new person in, or whether they're coming back after 2 weeks.
Has anyone seen Henri?
Yeah, he's in the kitchen, unpacking the new tableware.
Henri! Did someone call me?
That Henri. That prankster Henri. He's so clumsy. He drops things, and he has an accent. Wednesday.
Good morning, Providence Oaks.
There we go.
The day as we always do, with a PO positive or pet peeve, followed by the weather.
PO positive or pet peeve?
Dale, what's it gonna be?
Oh, PO's the place that we're in.
I went to Moe's Diner yesterday, and I don't think I've ever had blueberry pie that tasted so good. Thank you much, Dale. That makes me want to get a piece right now.
Park, just gonna...
The weather's first.
Park, hang on.
Off sunny with a few clouds
Hang on.
later today.
There.
How about some music now?
There we go. Like a glove. Alright, we are on Main Street. There we go. I only have one parcel for Main Street. Easy. Being a postman is easy. Don't even look at house numbers. That's Sparrow Park. That's what counts for a park in America, I guess, as opposed to just a wooded embankment. Missing cat. Oh. Here we go, the Flick Shack. Where euphemisms are made. Now, are they still using... Are they still using actual DVD covers? Yes, they are. Yeah, these are actual, just still video covers. I don't remember, it was Mayman? Look who's here to save us all! It's the Ghost Blasters with Bill Curry and Danny Aykroyd and Sigmund Weevil. I loved him in Aliens.
How can I help you?
Got a package for you, ma'am.
Hold on, you're our new postal worker? Talk about not looking the part.
Look at her, she's adorable. Look how big her glasses are. They're like 2/3 of her face. I didn't know what she said.
I could say the same thing about you.
You could, but you'd be wrong. I look exactly like I own a video rental place. If you were looking to cast a movie and needed someone to play the owner of a video rental place, you'd attach a picture of me to the call sheet.
True enough. I'm Meredith, by the way. Meredith Weiss.
Angie, Eastman. So, what brings you to Providence Oaks?
Grew up here, and now I'm back to do my dad a favor.
Ah, I myself have been here for 6 years.
And what brings you here?
Didn't grow up here, came to do myself a favor.
The mechanic is
You're
cuter,
Mrs. Eastman?
but
Miss.
I'm pretty sure Meredith is in her 40s, and I'm pretty sure the mechanic girl is like 17 or something. So yeah, she's cute, but let's stick with the video clerk girl.
So your dream was to rent out videotapes?
Not a dream, per se. More like a vision. Figured in a sleepy town like this, people don't have much to do anyways. Might as well watch a flick, right?
You certainly have a lot of them.
Choice is everything. Nothing quite tickles the imagination like the right movie at the right time.
Maybe I should watch more movies. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Eastman.
Call me Angie. And here, someone just returned this, and it should be right up your alley.
The postman always rings twice? My kind of humor.
Well, I don't know anything else about you, Mrs. Temporary Postal Worker.
Miss. But touche, Angie. All right. I'll check it out if I have the time.
Take your time. This isn't exactly the most popular flick in the shack, and there's plenty of choice regardless.
Okay. Well, it was nice meeting you, Miss Angie.
I'm not going to make a joke
Same
about
here, Miss Meredith.
getting the most popular flick in the shack. Again, the whole store is incredibly euphemistic, and I just feel like it's the fruit's too low hanging. The fruit's too low hanging. She reminds me of the girl in Little Nicky. Do you know, I don't remember. I remember very, very little about the film Little Nicky, and yet I know what you mean. I do, because I do remember the woman in Little Nicky, just because of the jumper and the blonde hair more than anything. But yes, she does, and she will be mine. Corner. That looks like the right one. Letters. Alright, I think this house is my old friend's house. This feels like the right place for it. Did I hit something? No. There we go. Alright, we're on Pine Street. What do I got for Pine Street? I have a box of shoes? What comes in these round boxes like this? Oh well. It's a big tin, Quality Street.
Communication with ground control. How do you wish to proceed?
Tell them we landed the rocket.
Ground control, we have landed
You go with
the
hat.
rocket. We will
I'm
now
happy to go with
begin
hat.
our
That looks like it could be a hat
experiments.
box.
Package for the Evans family?
Just a minute. Commander Grace, permission to explore?
Permission granted.
Yep, we're the Evans family. Could I just take that real quick? I'm kind of in the middle of a lunar landing.
Sure. Here you go. Nice helmet, by the way.
Why, thank you. I actually modeled it on the Apollo 11 crew outfit. Wait, what? Meredith?
Be a dead puppy if give it in that box.
Buzz Aldrin? I'm sorry. Who are you?
What? For real? You don't recognize your old best friend when you see her?
Wait a minute. Kay?
Great. And now I busted my colander. I knew
Well, you know,
exploring this thing was a bad idea.
that's what happens when you get old. Things just start hurting and breaking randomly.
I'm sorry. I didn't recognize you with the colander thing. The helmet.
Yeah, clearly. But it seems I'm not the only one who came in disguise.
Got me there.
Yeah, my disguise is from the neck down.
You've lived in Providence Oaks all this time?
Don't sound so surprised. But yes, I married Barry Evans. I'm sure you remember our high school star quarterback.
Mom!
Be right there, Commander Grace. Scanning for alien life forms. That's my little scientist back there. She's crazy about space travel, as you may have guessed, even after the whole Challenger thing.
Why'd you wear a purse in the house? That's a weird thing to do. That's a weird thing that you're doing there. Like, all the rest of the stuff is perfectly normal, but...
Sounds like you're doing great. I'm happy for you.
Well, obviously a lot can happen in 22 years, so...
Time flies.
So, I heard you were back in town for a while. From Maureen.
That's right. I ran into her yesterday at the diner. The kitchen caught fire, so your Uncle Stan is gonna...
Oh, damn it! We mentioned...
It's Moe's diner now.
We mentioned Uncle Stan either way.
A lot of things happened while you were away. Also, I work there now. At the diner.
That's great. Maybe I'll drop by sometime.
Yeah, we'll see.
Ready for a liftoff!
Listen, I'm sorry, but I...
Oh, yeah, her arm does clip through her bag slightly. Which makes it even weirder that she's got the purse. Just like, don't give... If her arm clips through it, and it's weird that she's got the purse inside her own house, just...
Evans!
Commander Grace, hold up! You'll never guess what I just found.
You can say that again.
She's on a space expedition, she needs to put her moon rock somewhere. I mean, I feel like pockets are a perfectly good moon rock storage solution. And I think if you asked any astronaut, Buzz Aldrin, Neil Armstrong, the other ones whose names are lesser known, they'll agree with me. Can't really drift in this fan. There. Speaking of drifting. Downtown. You madman, don't cross in front of the road without looking. I don't care how jazzy your sweater is, there's no excuse for that kind of recklessness. Hey, it's the Ed, and Eddie cul-de-sac. Michael Collins, is that another astronaut, is it? Was he the one who stayed behind? Or was he the one that Tom Hanks played in Apollo 13?
Same handwriting as the one I delivered next door. I'm guessing party invitations?
I wonder if... I imagine real postmen probably do that. Where they sort of deliver stuff and then just play this sort of guessing game of, what's this person? What's this bill? I mean, I imagine they do for a little bit, but it does get a bit boring when you get like, bill, spam, bill, spam. Where do I need to go? Oh, God. That one's, yeah, I remember that one's all the way around, isn't it? It's fine. I'll tell you what this game could do with is, like, someone has the car, basically, so that your character has someone to talk to whilst you're driving around. Kind of like the best bits of Deadly Premonition were when York was talking to himself, was talking to Zack in the car, and of course, which is, you know, not technically, I've gone completely past the house I need to go to, but it's quicker for me just to slowly walk over there than to drive round. So that's what we're going to do. Well, this... Oh, it's the phone line up there. Phone line? Power line? It's some kind of line. Which wasn't, I know, strictly speaking, two people in the same car, but he was talking to someone.
Mom and Dad have new neighbors. Ziegler, huh? Don't think they ever mentioned them.
Oh, that's my house. I'd say that's a weird thing, like why would the parents mention their neighbours? But my dad constantly talks about our neighbours. He's like, oh, do you know Scott? I was like, no. So he lives 3.5 doors down. I don't know how someone manages to live 3.5 doors down, but Scott does. It's like, no, why would I know Scott? Every single bloody time. Like, who knows any of the people who live in the same street as them? Hey, cat lady. I'm just going.
Meryl, dear, so glad you could come by. Oh, it's quite the emergency.
What's wrong, Miss Jenkins?
It's poor little Mortimer. He's fallen ill, I think. 1 minute he was full of life. The next he just wasn't.
That's what he calls. That's what we call dead. But
He's almost Sorry, heard it when I said it.
Please, Meredith, be a dear and take poor Mortimer to Mr. Mackey. He runs the bait shop by the lake. He'll know what to do.
Sure, I'll get right on it. Here, little kitty, come on.
Wonderful. Be nice to Meredith, Mortimer. Don't shed too much hair in her van now.
Bye, Miss Jenkins.
Bye, Meredith. See you soon, Mortimer.
now I'm going to assume there's not a time limit on fixing this cat. So I'm going to finish delivering my post. Because I can... He's there. So if I go this way round... God, this moves slowly. Is there a way to... No. This isn't, and this is as zoomed out as I can... Oh, there we go. Why was it moving so slowly before? I can go all the way round. What's this? Woods. Okay. Thanks. And then bring him to Misty Mackey on the way back round. Can you just drop it off at someone's house? Pressing every button except the map button to get out of the map. I mean... I don't think so. But I'll tell you what, when I have to deliver a parcel on the side of the lake. We'll try. I don't know whether this is the kind of thing where, like, once I've engaged in a side quest, I have to see it through, or... oh, no, I don't need a parcel here. This is just letters.
Here's your mail.
God, imagine if... Imagine, like, day 14, I have to deliver post to every single house. It's like, yeah. The second week of September, second week of the month, on the Friday, busiest day for post. Oh, Christ, yeah, you're going to have to go nuts. I also assume I don't work Sundays, because we started on a Monday. So, it'll be the Saturday. I think the frame rate's better than it was in the demo, at least. Although I also have a vague memory of the game being, like, weirdly smooth in places. Because it's really smooth right now. Oh, dang it, she slows down when I get behind another car. So it's really hard to overtake someone. It might just be because I hit a hill. I'm overtaking in a tunnel. Hang on. There we go. It's a really good job that there's no, like, damages on the car as well I have to pay for. Imagine if dogs start attacking and I get a bike. A bike would be quite nice, actually. In, like, this countryside, this, like, lakeside... little town. I think that'd be delightful. But a dog attacking me might be... Well... I mean, it would be the posty experience to get attacked by a dog, wouldn't it? Oh, this is the motel. Oh, yeah, this is the guy who ignores me. Alright, Lake Road. Hang on. Let me try and deliver the cat. See what happens.
It's lighter than I thought. Nope.
Nope.
Parcel.
Won't even let me walk in. We tried.
Hello, sir. Parcel for you. Hello? Anyone home? It's the mail.
1 minute, I'm busy.
If you could just accept the parcel and let me be on my way.
Is that a parcel for me?
No, it's for Bigfoot.
You can just put it on the counter.
Yeah, I remember I was nice to this guy last time, and it affected nothing, so fuck him. That's a big box for, I think it was a video game. It said it was Oregon Trail Motel. Oh. Wait, no, Oregon Trail Motel is the name of the motel. I understand. I understand. Yeah, he's a dick. I remember that I tried to be nice to him last time, but it didn't change his attitude, so... didn't bother this time. I'm just, I'm gonna treat him with contempt the entire time that I speak to him. Should have been a sassy, you're welcome. Yeah, it's the problem is with these kind of like multiple choice dialogue games, is that they never...
Banner Dam was just as big and famous as Hoover Dam. Then I visited Hoover Dam.
And I was like, damn, that's a big dam. The problem with these sort of dialogue games is that it's very difficult to know exactly what the choice is going to be sometimes, because the "you're welcome" could very easily be a sassy "you're welcome," sort of like, you know, for ignoring me, or like, you know, it's because he didn't say thank you. But it could be a "are you welcome?" Just like a nice, just again trying to be nice to him. And I didn't want to be nice to him, so I just said nothing. I just like, well, alright, bye. I always get that in like David Cage games, when you press, it's like, be aggressive, and you're like, okay, I'll maybe be a bit more assertive or something, and then the character pulls a gun out and shoots someone in the head, and you're like, what the hell? That's more aggressive than I was banking on. So, but hey, the new Life is Strange game comes out in a week, so we'll see how well that manages it, because I'm playing it. I'm looking forward to it. I've never played a Life is Strange game before, and it's for no reason, because I feel like I would really, really like them, and I just haven't played them. But the version of a Life is Strange that I've bought comes with Before the Storm and the original remastered, as sort of like part of the deluxe package.
Mr. Mackey,
so
I know you're closed, but
I will play them.
I'm Meredith Weiss.
Yeah, Meredith Weiss. Thomas' kid. I remember you running around the lake when you were yay high, getting into all sorts of trouble. What can I do you for?
Mildred Jenkins tells me you know a lot about animals, and, well,
Oh, hi there, little fellow. What's your name?
Apparently it's Mortimer.
Well, pleased to meet you, Mort. He's a little sluggish. Has Millie been feeding him cupcakes again?
That's how I talk to cats. Never breaking eye contact with their owner. I just don't look at the cat at all. I'm just like, hello, cat. Who's a good cat? Just stare, unblinking, at the person who's given me the cat to me.
I'm sure she has.
Leave him with me. I'll put him on a diet today. Maybe even catch him a fish if they're biting. With any luck, he should be up and running in the morning.
You got a bucket of fish.
Thank you, sir. By the way, how are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. You go back to running around that lake, Miss Weiss.
Okay. Bye, Mr. Mackey. Bye, Mortimer.
Yeah, you've got a bucket of fish. I think you'll be all right. Unless there's a fish from... And you've got a table full of fish. I think you're doing all right for fish. But yeah, I think speaking to Mr. Mackey is as close as this game gets to a fishing mini-game, but... I might, depending on how... I think I need to sort of find out what it actually entails. But I was really tempted to just, when the new Skyrim Anniversary Edition comes out... Because I think I do own... I think because I think Skyrim, the version, the definitive edition, is on Games Pass. I don't think it's the regular edition that's on Games Pass. So that should be on Games Pass. So I was tempted to just play that when that happens, but only do fishing. Just ignore everything else. Like get through the opening section, and then just do a tour of Skyrim, going from sort of fishing hole to fishing hole, and just doing fishing for an afternoon. But I think it depends on sort of how involved the fishing minigame, the fishing stuff, actually is. All right, let's watch the video store clerk that Angie gave me. I know her. I remember her name now. I should stop referring to her as video store clerk. I think it's when Steve.
Meredith, hi.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Steve. How are you?
Busy as two peas. Added 87 is really getting there. Hey, listen, you got plenty of time, right?
I guess, but that's nice for a change.
Awesome, I need a favor. I sent a bunch of files your way. It's the retail pitch for Added 87. It's good, but not great. It needs your magic. Do you think you can add it? Huh?
I'm not sure. How many pages are we talking about here?
It's not much. It's just a pitch, and there's also an instruction booklet. Can't be more than 100 pages. I could just send it to your post office, right?
Yep, can't miss.
Awesome. Mail it back to me as soon as possible. Priority mail. Thanks so much. Oh, I gotta run.
Okay, Steve.
Oh, one final thing. Now let this marinate. Add it 87. Add anything you like. It's fancy, right? Yeah, don't tell me now. I got a jet. Bye.
I call myself Fisherborn. What I might do is look up and see if they're, like how Dovahkiin is Dragonborn or whatever. I might look up and see whether there's a dragon language word for fish, and then call myself like Fairkin or something like that. Stay home and watch The Postman or Rings Twice.
All right. Well, let's watch this.
It turns out it's not a movie. It's one of those like blue 80s movies. Like
parcel and a note from Tess. Hey Em, hope you're doing well. Steve told me you'd want to read through this monstrosity. Not sure if you really said that, but have a great time there anyways. Take care, Tess.
Thanks, Tess. It's one of those like weird 80s blue movies, like the one about the window washer. I can't remember what it's called.
Okay, folks, let's see what it is today. The floor is yours, Angie.
Good morning, Jack. I've got a pet peeve. Returned videos that have not been rewinded. I mean, really? Be kind.
rewound.
Thanks. Duly noted, Angie. And now on to today's weather. We can enjoy the sun in the morning, but the clouds will cover it more and more. Enough talking. Here are some tunes.
They really should put the first one further away from the post office so that I can listen to the the morning broadcast a bit easier. So she's 351 Main Street.
What on earth did these folks order?
In hindsight, I could probably I'd probably park over there, and that'd be closer, rather than parking over there and walking all the way over. Hey, Angie.
Oh, hello again. More mail for me?
And the tape you gave me.
Oh, wow. You watched it already?
A drifter in a sleepy town, an affair, and a plot to kill a husband?
Could still be one of those 80s pornos, honestly.
There's a lot more to this movie than I expected.
It's a classic, and probably my favorite noir. They did a remake a couple years back, but it's not as good. You can't beat Lana Turner's smoldering intensity.
Yeah, she's great in it.
I'm so glad you liked it. Most of the people here don't really appreciate the art of classic cinema. They just want to see Police Academy again.
You're selling them short.
Maybe. Just wish I wasn't the only movie buff around.
I think I remember trying to sing the Police Academy tune last time. I do know it, and it's the most frustrating thing, but when I try and sing it in my head, I keep singing the A-Team.
Well, keep feeding my VCR, and I'll be up to speed in no time.
Will do. Let me think about it, and I'll get back to you. You know, it's good to see you.
That's nice to hear.
Because I have a sneaky little plan.
Oh, we're whispering now?
I want you to meet me, say, at 5 today.
What? Like a date?
Well, more like a business proposal. You in?
Yeah.
All right. I'm in.
I'm in.
Hurrah! I'll see you this afternoon.
Wait, where are we meeting up?
Your place? It's 102 New Street, right?
Yeah, the old New Street, though, not the new New Street.
Yes. How did you find that out?
Looked up your last name in the Rolodex. Your parents are regular clients.
Oh, well.
It's settled then. See you at 5, partner.
She's just using you to further her business. Yeah, well, I want to get in her business, so it's fine. She scratches my back, I'll do more than scratch hers. Fisk is fish in Norwegian. It's probably something like that. Yeah, there is a dragon, because I remember trying to look up to see whether there was, a while ago, whether there was a dragon word for, like, punching, or something like that. There isn't. But there is, it's on the Skyrim wiki or something. There are a few words of dragon language. Pressing Y to get out of the car, because it's Y in Grand Theft Auto, a game I haven't played for several years. Nope, this one.
Ooh, interesting.
I feel like you could do, I don't know, there might be a Postman Simulator, but I feel like you could do, like, a really hardcore version of this game, where, like, you get appraisals at the end of the, you get a score at the end of each day, and there's people send in complaints when they see you walking across their lawn, or, you get, like, timed on how long it takes you to deliver the post. I also feel like they could do like a more... Because I'm guessing the story of this game is going to have very little to do with actually delivering posts. Like, the delivering posts is obviously going to be the foundation, and it's the excuse to go and visit lots of different people each day. Which, you know, as a like mechanic for making you go and visit lots of different people... Oh, that's fine. That was already like that. As a mechanic for making you go and visit lots of different people each day, it's a good one. Like, it works fine. I want to take this right up ahead. It works well. Same as the mechanic of like being an FBI agent investigating a crime. You've got an excuse to go and talk to lots of different people. But I don't feel like there's going to be, like, at no point... I mean, I could be wrong. We're only on day 4. At no point do I feel like there's going to be, like, I'm going to notice, like, a money laundering scheme being done through the post or something, you know? I'm not going to uncover some kind of criminal plot or something through the post. I think it is just it's just a vehicle in order to get me to drive around the town and talk to different people, which is fine. But did the radio turn off? There we go. I think it turned off, and I had to slap the button. Alright, we're at 102 Pine Street.
What on earth did these folks order?
I think she said that line before.
Alright, I'll leave it on the doorstep.
Probably fine. At least there's not like a sorry we missed you letter writing mini game. Where I have to get like a little card out and just write down. You need to wait in 24 hours and you can go and pick it up at the post office. We're open from 9 a.m. until 9:15 a.m. Sorry, that's way too late. Sorry, 6 a.m. until 6:15 a.m. Bring 3 kinds of ID. And there's no parking. We're also in a business estate about 5 miles away from the nearest housing estate, so bring your walking shoes. Hey, I got you some new mugs or whatever.
How are you doing this fine day?
I'm fine, but how are you? You know, with the kitchen exploding?
Oh, that? Nothing a fresh lick of paint and a mop couldn't fix. Didn't mean to scare you. Let's pick up where we left off, shall we? And 1 piece of blueberry pie. Ashley, 1 blueberry pie. Meredith Weiss, back in Providence Oaks.
I wonder if I actually ever get that blueberry pie.
It's all right, actually. I delivered a package to Kay at her house earlier.
Yes, she told me. How did that go for you?
I think it went okay.
I can imagine it can be a lot to take in for the both of you, especially after being away for so long. Then again, there are some things that never change, right?
Well, this diner sure did.
Glad you noticed.
The blueberry pie is a lie. No, I will believe in the pie.
I like what you did with the place.
Yeah, I decided it was time for a change. Didn't feel the same after my Stan died. World keeps turning. Gotta keep moving along with it, right?
Oh my gosh, Maureen, Stan died? I'm so sorry. I had no idea.
Thank you, darling. But it's really okay.
I'm the one who killed him.
It's been 10 years already. 10 and a half, almost. Oh, boy, did I love that man. We'd been married for so long. It hit me like a brick, but after a while...
Kind of like the brick that hit him when I killed him.
Wasn't the only emotion I was allowed to have. That's not what Stan would have wanted either.
But Stan also would have wanted to be alive, and so, you know, you don't always get what you want.
That's really inspiring.
Thank you, hon. I do appreciate that. Anyway, you have to get back up. So I did. For me, but also for Kay. She took her uncle's death pretty hard.
I wish I'd known.
Sorry for dumping all that on you like that, darling. Gosh, look at your face. I'm a bit surprised you didn't know. Didn't your parents tell you about it? Or Kay?
I can't recall.
Oh, it's okay, hon. I honestly don't give a hoot about any blame game. We all have our lives to live, but Kay's been through a lot. Nursed her uncle through his illness, helping me out. I think seeing you again shook her up a little, was all. She must have missed you during those days.
I can imagine. It was good to see her again. I've missed her too.
Then, it sounds like you know what to do. Listen, Meredith. Time marches on. And eventually, you realize it's marching across your face. Life's too short. That's exactly why I decided this place could do with a repurpose after Stan passed. Fresh start. It's been Moe's Diner ever since. And believe it or not, business is better than ever.
That's great to hear, Maureen. Congratulations.
Why, thank you kindly. And listen, you check in with me and Kay again soon, you hear? Don't forget about what's important in life.
Sure thing. As long as you guys order parcels, have some parcels being delivered in the next, week and a half, I'll be sure to pop in.
Says the woman who forgot my blueberry pie.
What the... Ashley? What happened to that pie? I'm so sorry, honey. I swear that kid...
It's okay, Maureen. I have a feeling I'll be back soon anyway.
Huh? I'll hold you to that.
You bet. Bye, Maureen.
She murdered him, set fire to the kitchen for the insurance money so she could redecorate. Yeah. It is fun to pretend that there is something sinister going on in this town because it's a little too nice. But I think, unfortunately, it probably is just that it's a little too nice. But hey, we've still got another week and a bit to, we've still got a week and a half to find out. Although, I don't know that you can explore every kind of route in one sitting. I think you have to pick and choose what you do, because you just don't have enough time to talk to everyone, so... Depending on how it plays out, we might never find out. Open May, June, July, August. Oh, okay. And what he does the other 8 months of the year. That took me far too long to remember how many to figure that out. Told you it was a lie. It's not a lie, it's just not truth yet. It's just the
Hi there,
truth
Mr. Mackey.
postponed.
How's Mortimer?
Oh, good day, Meredith. Mort's fine, as I expected. It was just a little indigestion. A good night's rest and a bit of lake trout in the morning has done the little critter a world of good.
Excellent. Miss Jenkins will be pleased. Let me take him off your hands.
All right. Bye, Mort. Anything else, Miss Weiss? Enjoying yourself so far?
I'm having fun, yes.
Well, that's good. I'm guessing I'll see you around a lot more, Miss Weiss.
For sure, Mr. Mackey. Have a nice day.
Yeah. I think it probably does sort of expose my kind of general pessimistic nature that I assume that there must be something sinister going on because everyone's being so nice. And it's just like, it can't just possibly be that everyone is just nice. There has to be something happening. There has to be something sinister afoot. I'm looking forward to the car chase. I don't know what other plots... Oh, the grass is... Okay. Normally, the grass disappears as you get away from it, not as you get closer to it. That was a weird effect. Have I tried to leave yet? Is there even a road out of town? Oh, yeah. There is one road out of town. Oh, there might be two. There might be two. I have not. And normally I'd be quite willing to try, but this van goes so slow. I just can't be bothered. Because it's so far away to get out of town that I feel like it's not going to let me, obviously. And so I just taking the literally 5-10 minutes that it would take me to drive there and back, I just can't. Well, I don't think they will. I think maybe once I've finished my 2 weeks, there may be the option to leave or stay. At which point I can then drive out of town. I don't think they'll let me leave as well because it's not my van. Apart from anything else, I'll just be stealing the post van. Here's a cat.
Look who's back.
Mortimer! Oh, look at you. You're good as new.
Yeah, Mr. Mackey did say not to feed him cupcakes.
I suppose he's right. It's just that he likes them so much. Don't you, Mortimer? Anyway, thank you so much, Meredith.
My pleasure. See you, Miss Jenkins.
Call me Mildred, dear. Say goodbye to Meredith, Mortimer.
Yeah, she likes me now. Hey, cat lover. That's 100 gamer score. Wow, okay. There aren't many achievements in this game, are there? Well, we'll try and do as much as possible. If the game allows us. Shouldn't have a comment about that one. Oh. What are you doing? You're not even... What? Where did you come from? Why are you on that side of the road? Crazy drivers in this town. And I know I say that running a stoplight. I wonder if I actually can talk to people when I'm not delivering them post. If I... can I even, say hi to...
Remember, if there's anything wrong with the goose, I can fix it.
Thank you, Street! I think I got confused because she moved as I talked to her. But okay, there's not particularly any reason to talk to people unless you've got mail for them. I don't think. Okay. I know what she means about the not needing the map, because it doesn't look like there's a huge amount of places I need to go. Although there is a path at the top there that I'm looking forward to driving down later on. This place is lovely. I could... this is a lovely place to set up shop, isn't it? Well, I feel like, given that he's a lumberjack, there's a lot of trees. Like, he's obviously cut down a lot of trees, but where did he cut them down from? Like, does he drive out to a different woods?
There's a face I remember.
Good morning, Mr. Harris.
Hey there. More paperwork with my name on it?
Well, take a look for yourself.
Thanks. Oh, it gets worse every day.
More bull crap?
Can you believe it? I've been taking care of this lakeside for years. And now they're gonna bulldoze it and build apartments.
Oh, that's a shame. I'd hate to see the place I grew up ruined by an apartment building.
What? You grew up here?
Yes, my father was the mailman before me.
Mr. Weiss. Oh, so you're the prodigy he's always talking about.
Wouldn't surprise me. But tell me about that paperwork.
They say you can file an official objection, but I'm not a great match with bureaucracy. I'd rather get the chainsaw and cut down town hall.
Nothing a chainsaw can't handle.
Just kidding. It's a nice thought, though.
Well, maybe I can help out. I'm better with paper than chainsaws.
Would you? Awesome. I'll think about it. Have a great day.
Bye, Robert.
Hey, wait up. I'm done thinking about it. Maybe you'd want to go through all the files.
I remember that being abrupt.
Together? Tomorrow afternoon? At Moe's? Food and drinks on me.
Sure. Who can say no to food and drinks at Moe's?
Awesome. I'll see you there then. I'll bring all the paperwork.
Okay. Bye.
I shall help you, lumberjack man, but my heart belongs to Angie. So, you know. Bring the paperwork, but leave the axe behind, if you know what I mean. I mean, you say that I'm in the clearing, but he says that he's been looking after the lakeside for years. He's obviously built his house out of woods. So where has he got these logs from? I feel like if he's a lumberjack, there should be fewer trees in the immediate proximity of his house. But again, I don't know how lumberjacks operate. Maybe he gets the wood brought in. Look at all of these trees that have been cut down. From where? There's still so many trees, and they're all really thin as well. It's confusing. I feel like there should be stumps. There's not a single... I want to know this guy's story.
Hi there.
Sorry, pardon?
Hi there.
Oh, hello.
Hang on, I know that voice.
Any luck finding something?
Yeah, I've found a couple of things. Nail, penny, a soda can, empty soda can.
Ooh, a penny. From what year?
The penny I found is from 1983, so that's worth about 1 penny.
I recognise that voice actor, but I can't place it. It's Mackenzie Crook. Yes, it is Mackenzie Crook. They've made the character look like him, too.
Just 99 more and you'll have a whole $1.
Oh yes, metal detecting is a surefire way to become a millionaire. Whoops. Did I just reveal the world's best kept secret?
No worries. It's safe with me.
Thank you. I'm going to get back to it now. I need to be at our MDC later.
A metal detectorist club. Nice.
A metal detecting club. We compare finds, we discuss the hobby. Sometimes our club president gives a talk on things like buttons.
Buttons.
No, a metal detecting club is something that you can beat someone with, but also find metal. It's useful when you need to beat someone with armor, because you just wait for it to stop beeping, and then that's the place you hit.
Could be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, nice meeting you.
It was nice to meet you too. Good luck.
The metal detectorist. It was a whole program he was on. Oh! There was a whole achievement linked to him. Talk to Andy the detectorist. Huh. I wonder if that's literally the only time, that's the only thing you do with him. Like, they got Mackenzie Crook to come in, play a metal detectorist, and just have a single conversation and an achievement tied to him. I mean, that's great if so, but also a bit of a shame, because I like Mackenzie Crook. But I'm guessing he was probably quite expensive as well. Oh, that was a nice surprise. I don't think he was... I don't think I ever came out this way. I normally went back the way I came, so maybe he was here in the demo, I don't know. But, still, that's nice. Worth doing a bit of exploring, then. I wonder if he's there every day. If I go out to the Lumberjack again, I'll look for him a second time and see if he's got any new dialogue. But for now, it's time for my date with Angie. I say date. She just wants to become Redbox or whatever. Like the 1980s version of Redbox. But that's fine. Oh, I was trying to stifle that as best I could, but my nose was not having it. So excuse me. Alright. And then I got to look at this, I got to look at this 100-page manual for the...
No, Angie Eastman, you can't really create a woman with a computer. What movie is that?
It's called Weird Science. You really haven't heard of it?
Thank you.
It was a pretty big hit. I figured you, with your computer background.
All right, I'll add it to the huge mental list I've been compiling ever since we started talking. So that's Weird Science, Life of Python...
Brian, Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Right.
You know, you don't really look the part of a computer nerd either.
Sorry, I was blowing my nose while they were talking. I thought I'd take the opportunity. What are you saying I look like a computer nerd? Look at my sweater.
I contain multitudes.
It's got a belt.
That's Walt Whitman, by the way. Not a movie, so I don't expect you to know.
Ooh, touche returned. So, any particular reason you're not at the Nerd Factory anymore?
It's complicated. Multiple reasons, I guess. Push and pull. I don't know.
Let's just say I needed a change of scenery.
Okay, well, I totally get wanting something different, anyway. I used to live in Los Angeles.
Oh, really? Then, yeah. Providence Oaks is pretty different.
Sure is. It's quieter, for one thing. Slower, for another.
Yeah, those are the two things I like best about it.
Me too, I think. It took some getting used to.
So tell me about this plan of yours. Is the suitcase part of it?
Oh, right. It's simple. I want you...
Good, because I want you...
movies all over Providence Oaks.
Yes.
For free?
Yeah. You know the town, you're starting to know the people. Not all of them have VCRs yet, but that's why God invented movie boxes. And by God, I mean electronics companies. Look, it's a VCR in a box, and it's portable too, so you can take it to anyone.
Wow, this is the future of entertainment.
I've made a list of potential customers and the movies I think they'll like. All you have to do is just deliver the movie box with a movie of their choice. Then you go and pick it back up once they've watched it.
Okay, but what's the revenue model here?
Oh, you. Not everything is about money. It's about promoting the store. which I guess is ultimately about money. Here, I'll give you these 2 to start. These are for Lori. You know her, right?
Yes, the mechanic girl at the gas
The
station.
mechanic girl at the gas station, right?
Yes, good. I have these 2 for her.
The Love Bug and A Nightmare on Elm Street. This one is about murders in a bathtub, right?
Well, not exactly. You'll just have to watch it. But not before Lori gets a chance. I think she'll love it. After Lori gives back the box, I have a couple movies planned for Burt Mackey. They are Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. And that's it for now. If you're in, that is. So, you in?
I'm in.
All right. These addresses seem to be on my route anyway. I'm in.
All right. Thanks a bunch, babe. Now, do you have any more of this great coffee? Actually, I really need to head back.
Oh, what's the rush?
I left the store unattended. Better get back.
Oh. Well.
I guess time flies when you're having fun.
I guess so. Bye, babe.
She goes, teleporting out of my house. So this is as far, I think, as we got in the demo.
Hello?
So it's all new now.
Hey, Dad! How's life? I heard something about poker, fishing, and margaritas.
Talk to Mom, huh? But yeah, can't complain. How about you? Do you like my job?
I'm starting to love it. Being on the road, the freedom, the people.
That's great to hear. Frank's quite the character, huh?
Frank's quite the character indeed.
We haven't spoken to him in like 3 days, but yeah.
He said you helped him out once.
More than once. Well, what can I say? He likes baseball a bit too much. He places a bet every now and then. Nothing too serious.
And what about Mildred Jenkins?
Mildred likes to talk a lot. I sometimes postpone delivering her mail until she and her cats can't ambush me. Speaking of ambushes, your mom is telling me to hurry up. We're going to a movie.
Okay, Dad, don't keep her waiting. What movie?
Stand By Me. About 4 Oregon boys in the 50s. Right up my alley.
Sounds good.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Will do. Bye, Meredith.
They find a corpse. It's a good film. I guess I'll work on the Ad 87 material. If I don't have anything.
All right, here we go.
Oh, I wanted to look at the photos a bit more, but... Return to the post office. I'm at the post office.
Rise and shine, P.O. The time has come for a...
P.O. positive or that key?
Today's contribution is for...
Mildred, you can talk to me in a second. Zoom in. Okay. Letters, and then parcel.
Mildred, the senior authority on pets and thieves.
It's a positive this time, Jack. My cat Mortimer was feeling ill, but thanks to Burt Mackey and our new mailman, Merrill, he's
Close.
in great condition again.
That's fantastic news, Mildred. Now let's see if it will keep raining cats and dogs. I'm happy to say it will be dry later on with a bit of sunshine. Back to the playlist.
I probably won't do it on stream just because of the amount of time it will take, but I am quite interested to just do a... because I think this game has at least 2 endings, just from the description on Steam. But I'm guessing the... if I, don't respond to that, the call this morning is like, my cat died! I kept feeding it cupcakes. It got tired and I kept feeding it cupcakes and I don't know what happened. And that mailman, Merton, she didn't help at all. He's chuckling away my van. Screw you, Cat Mortimer. And your cat too. No, wait, hang on, that's the wrong way around.
Here's your mail.
You think I'd put my hood up? Like, I have a hood on my coat specifically for the rain. And yet, here we are. My ponytail getting damper and damper with each delivery. Nope, this one. What needs to happen is these markers need to get smaller.
These look like bills.
A marker needs to get smaller as you get out of your car, so that it's a bit clearer, or as you get closer to it, just so it's a bit clearer exactly which house they relate to. And there we go. That place is called Jackson Street. But it's a dead end, so I don't feel like it should be called a street. It should be called something like Jackson End. This is Heron Circle, which makes sense because it's a circle. And you are right, I have a top knot, not a ponytail. The point is, my hair's getting wet, and it doesn't need to. Can I talk to random? No, okay. Can't be like... It's not like Red Dead, where people are like, howdy cowboy, and you can then choose to be... You can choose to respond nice to them for some positive reputation. This is the grocery store, I think. Yeah, the general store. What have they got this time? Main Street. We've got 4 parcels to deliver today. Exciting. Look both ways before crossing the road. Or whilst crossing the road. As long as you look both ways at some point during the road crossing process. Imagine how soggy the mail is getting. You have no top on your bag. Oh yeah.
Here's the mail, ma'am.
Ugh, one of those yellow parcels.
Your shirt's yellow.
Isn't yellow the color of fun and happiness?
It's for that thing behind the door, a photography mini lab. They installed it last week and they want me to operate it. As if I don't have enough on my plate already.
I love photography.
Pretty nice, actually. I love photography.
Some people think they can become professional photographers overnight.
Well, photography can be just for fun, too, right?
Look, if you want to take photographs, knock yourself out. They want me to practice with the mini lab before the service is officially offered. They sent me a practice kit with the camera and film.
Hey!
Really? I'd love to take pictures. The surroundings here are wonderful.
Well, here you go, and good luck. Take some pictures and then return it to me. Have a nice day, ma'am.
How many photos have I got? 12. Can I zoom? I probably can't zoom with this camera, can I? Go on, do a pose. I know which, but I tried to take a picture with RT, but that wasn't the button. No, she had her eyes closed. That probably would have been the better photo. Oh well. Photo taken. It's Lake Snap, exactly. I'm going to return the photos to her, and she's going to go, well, the subject centered. and big in the middle of the photo. It's like, oh, I need to throw an apple at Angie to make her do her special pose. No taking photos of recently deceased fauna. I've seen this channel before. Look, you can't tell me what to do. I'll take the pictures of whatever I want. Alright, what do I need to take? Where do I need to deliver? I got parcel there, and then the movie box on the way back round. Actually, I suppose I don't need to drive all the way around this time. I can just drive there and then come back. Oh, and I missed a letter. Oh, well, I can get that on the way back as well. The only problem with this map, with this lake, is that it's inconvenient. Because it's like, there's not a really... You have to sort of back... There's not like a super convenient way to do the route. If you force feed the cat cupcakes, you have a dead cat photo. Yeah. I'm pretty sure in the 80s, when you took photos to the shop, and first, I think this is still the case. When you took photos to the shop, the film to the shop to be developed, if there was anything illegal in the photos, they did tell the police. So.
Hi, Kay. Delivery for the diner.
Hey, Meredith. Sure, just put it on the counter, would you?
Kay, about the other day.
What about it?
I really put my foot in it.
Maybe it wasn't the best time for that conversation.
We had to have it sometime.
I suppose.
So... I talked to Maureen.
Let me guess. You got a piece of Maureen's wisdom too, eh? Why doesn't that surprise me? That explains why she wanted me to take over today's shift, then.
She told me about Uncle Stan. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It was a long time ago, but I appreciate it. It's not the same without him.
I'm sorry I wasn't there. For you and Maureen.
That's kind of you to say, Meredith. I mean, I didn't contact you about it at the time, but then again, I had kind of given up by then.
Plus, it's the 80s. You know how difficult it is to phone people in the 80s. It's like you gotta wait until they're in, and then you've got to dial all of the numbers, like all 11. I think it's like, well, it's America, so it's 5, 3, 5, 4, 4. I think it's still 11 numbers in America. It's like, God. Then you got to ring, and you can't even leave a voicemail, and you can't even text first to say that you're going to call, or if it's all right to call. Ugh, it's a whole thing. I'm not going to develop it. The clerks lady's going to develop it. I have to have enough change for the box. Well, that's only if you're calling from a. Just from a landline. I'm just talking about. I mean, God, landlines. Oh, what an age! What an age! Boots used to look at your holiday stamps, and Boots still do. I tell you, they look at any photos that you take to Boots. They look at them before they give them back to you, to make sure you're not taking photos of anything illegal.
I guess everyone has their own things to deal with, even me.
I get it. There's always a reason for things to go the way they do.
Thanks for understanding. Time marches on. What did Maureen always say about that again?
One day you realize
it's marching across your face.
Oh,
oh, Mo. Some things never change.
You say that like it's a good thing.
Yep. Yeah. Hey, Em. It was good to talk. I mean, you know.
Yeah, it was.
I have to get back to it, but see you around, maybe?
I'm sure. See ya.
Yeah, I'll be back this afternoon with my lumberjack friend. But first, I'm going to take a photo of you. Now, do a pose. Do a pose. Go on, do some kind of idle animation. I know you've got one in there. Do it. No, how dare you! I will get a photo of you. You cannot hide from me. What? Come on, do some kind of idle pose. The lady in the store had one. She did a smoke. No! Hang on, why is that floating behind you? Alright, I'm just going to take a picture of her normally. And then I'm going to try and look and see what that thing is floating behind her. There we go. What is... When she moves, there's something yellow floating behind her. Is it her bracelet that comes off? Move again. Move. Oh, it's a sponge. And it's on the floor normally. It's by her feet. I can't quite get the angle to see it, but it's in between her feet for some reason. Hang on. Right, you can't see it because I'm in the way, but there's a sponge on the floor between her feet, and when she moves, it goes up behind her. I don't know why. I assume maybe she's supposed to have some kind of... Oh. No. Damn it, why did I take my camera out whilst I'm in the... Hang on. I bet there's an achievement for beating Laurie's top score. Oh, why did you restart the wave? Oh, I have no charge. I can't attack. There's nothing I can do. Aww. How come my high score was better than... Alright, I don't know how this works, because I seem to... I get points if I get multiple ghosts. She's not even got a hand on the controller. This is how good she is. Okay, no, I don't get... I thought I got more charges when I got lots of ghosts, but I think it's just that I don't know. Oh, that was all I had to do. Stop putting your hand up in the way, Meredith. I'm trying to focus on the friggin' game. It's my last one. Oh, there we go. Getting 10,000 is really hard. Thank you. I don't know whether it's me dying that restarts the wave, or... It's really not clear. But I'm getting points, and I'm halfway to the high score. Oh, these ones I've got to hit twice. Haha. If only Angie could see me now. I don't know. I think Angie. I don't know how big she is on video games. I think the ginger motel clerk and the mechanic girl would probably care more because they're video game fans and Ghost Blaster fans, respectively. These ones are really easy. But this would be harder if they moved quicker. Is it just one? I think it's just one. I don't know what these power-ups are doing either. It really doesn't feel like I'm getting stronger. Yeah. Oh, I'm nailing this. Come on, I'm almost to the high score. I don't know what the burgers do either. I don't know if the burgers are like extra lives and the hearts. I'm guessing the hearts are life and the burgers are extra lives. Because I have no idea what they'd be otherwise. Yeah, I think that's what they are, because I think my burgers went down. I only have one charge. Oh no. I need... Oh, you're gonna have to kill me, because I don't have any more charge. Yeah. Oh, but that doesn't recharge my... Well, what am I supposed to do? No, I'm so close. I need 80 more points. I just need a battery. This is so unfair. Can I not, like... Ah, dang it. I pressed the fucking thing. I was so close to beating the high score, and then I ran out of friggin' charges. That game sucks. Hate it. I'm gonna burn the friggin' diner down. Stupid friggin' arcade. I bet there's an achievement as well. Properly annoyed me, that. I was so close to getting the high score, and then I ran out of charges. Give me more batteries. What kind of crappy game design is that? Shouldn't drive angry. Shouldn't drive angry. It's fine. Calm down, we're gonna go and visit a farmer. Bloody ghost blasters. It was, in fairness, a good recreation of like a fake. Just try next time I deliver a package. I might. It takes a little while, but I might try again. It's not so long that it's impossible. But I was gonna say it's a good. It's a good like fake video game made up of like made to sort of mimic the ones in the 80s, because the 80s Ghostbusters game also sucks.
Hello, sir.
I reckon that's a parcel with my name on it.
If your name is Jack Reynolds, indeed.
Oh,
Indeed I am.
He's the
And
radio
I reckon
guy.
You're the new postal worker?
I reckon you could say that.
Well, thank you much. New around here, I reckon. People call me JR. I'm a farmer and DJ.
Yeah.
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you.
I've heard you on the radio.
I think I've heard you on the radio.
You did, eh? Well, it's what I like to do. I had some spare time and a room in the shed, so I figured, why not?
About your playlist. I think it could use some more songs.
Indeed, indeed. Working on that. But I'm in the middle of a potato harvest. Don't have much time. Hey, listen, postal worker Meredith, I need to get back to work. Can you do me a favor and give this envelope to Frank?
Sure, no problem.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't care. I have no respect for the rules of the post office. What are they going to do? Fire me? Yeah, I recognized his name for what should be obvious reasons. He's one of the few people's names I've paid attention to. Although, I mean, I've generally paid attention to the other characters' names. There's just a couple of people whose names haven't. I can't remember the name of the guy who runs the motel. Colin, I think his name was. Oh! It's Mackenzie Crook again. I'm going to take a photo of him. But I'm going to talk to him. Oh, you can't talk? Oh, no, I can.
Hi there. Have you found anything today?
Oh, hi. Yeah, a few things. Nothing spectacular. A tin can, a hoard of ancient gold coins, and a ring pull. I was lying about the coins.
Ah, okay. Well, good luck.
Thanks. See ya.
Aw. I'm afraid it's a shame there's not more to his character than this, but I'm still going to take a picture of him. I would have taken a picture of Jack as well, but he doesn't come out of his house. He's just in his house. So we've taken 3 photos so far, I think. Where did he want me to take? Who's Frank the... That's Laurie. Oh, hang on. Zoom out. There we go. Oh, he's the mail guy, isn't he? He's the guy who owns the post office. No, don't put markers down. So I'll give him his letter when I go back. Can I take a selfie? I don't think so. I think the only options are put away camera and take photo when the camera comes out. So they're sadly selfie. They didn't have selfies in the 80s. It was illegal to take photos of yourself. You had to get someone else to do it. You had to either ask a stranger or a friend. Sometimes it was okay to ask a family member, but only on special occasions. Take a photo of the lake. No, that's boring. That's going to. I'm just going to take photos of people, and that is a philosophy I maintain in real life as well. Ah, dang it! You didn't indicate. Friggin' crazy lorry driver. That is a philosophy I maintain in real life as well. I hate when people show me holiday photos and there's loads and loads of pictures of the scenery. And it's like, I could have Googled photos of the scenery. What I want to see are pictures of people in the places. You know, that's what I care about, because I can't Google a photo of you in the Caribbean. That doesn't exist. You need to take a photo of you in the Caribbean so that I can see it. But if you just take a photo, this is a photo of the Caribbean Sea. It's like, I could Google that. Anyway, that's my rant on photos.
Oops. Left the package in the truck.
Yeah, but I want to take a photo of her. Oh, I can't break this invisible postage wall. It's fine. She'll still be there once I deliver the parcel.
Hey, Miss W. You got some mail for me today?
No, but I have something else. Angie from the Flick Shack asked me to deliver some movie boxes. She also asked me to deliver some to you.
Oh, tight. What are the options?
Let me see. The Love Bug or A Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, I don't get an option here. These are both, that last one might be too scary. You'll probably love that bug. She does love cars, but the Love Bug's not a bad movie, but it's no Nightmare on Elm Street. She's a teenage girl. Apparently, Meredith is 44. Yeah, I told you she was in her 40s. And like I said, Laurie is a teenager, so this would be weird. She's a teenage girl. She's gonna like a horror movie.
That last one might be too scary.
Too scary. I'm almost...
Oh, she's 15. Okay, definitely no.
If you say
no.
so, Laurie, I wouldn't want you to get any actual nightmares.
I promise I won't get any nightmares.
So you'll pick A Nightmare on Elm Street?
Give me the Love Bug.
Scary movie too scary after all?
No, of course not. But if my parents catch me watching Elm Street, they'll ground me for a week. I wish they'd just take a chill pill and see that I'm basically...
She doesn't look 40. She looks good for 40. I know some 40-year-olds who look as good as she does.
Maybe you can watch it at a friend's house instead.
No, I'm homeschooled. There aren't many teenagers here, as you may have noticed. So I don't really have any friends to watch it with. So it's a Love Bug for me.
Tell you what, take the Love Bug now and we'll watch the horror movie at my place. Would Sunday work for you?
What? Really? Yes, it would. That'd be wicked, Miss W.
Of course. I'm always in for a good fright. So, see you Sunday?
Totally. Thanks so much.
Deal. Have a nice day.
We can still be like a cool, we can still be like a cool aunt figure to her. That's fine. I like I'll tell you who she reminds me of because of the gloves and the baggy trousers. She reminds me of the mechanic. It's the word. The mechanic girl out of Disney's Atlantis. She's got the same kind of vibe. I don't know why all their heads jerk up every time I take a photo. They probably go, "Did you just take a photo of me?" That's illegal. You need to ask permission. Is that just wishful thinking, Mr. Nearly 35? No, I've never looked good for my age. I've always had people thinking I look older than I look. But I know people who I work with who I thought were my age, and then found out they were in their 40s, and I was like, damn. So it's possible. It's possible. It does happen. People just have good genes. Audrey? Audrey who? There we go.
I'm calling it a day.
Yeah, a Friday. She high fives herself. Yeah. It's what I do. It's what I do. I don't know what my... Did I have any... Oh, I'm going to meet the lumberjack at Moe's after this. That's what my plans are at the moment. Yeah, there we go.
Well now, Meredith and Robert. Welcome to Moe's. Table for two?
Hi, Maureen. Yes, please. A quiet one if possible. We've got work to do.
Is that what they're calling it now? Speaking of work, Robert, someone reckoned they could fix the roof themselves and, made it worse somehow.
Meredith's got some style. I like...
Went right
That is a look.
No
Like a big jumper with a tiny coat.
The roof. Yes, I promised to take a look at it. Let me check out the damage real quick. Be right back.
Thanks, darling. Sure is one of the good ones right there.
Robert, on the
He
other hand,
seems
looks
very
rubbish,
nice,
but...
I haven't actually talked to him longer than 10 minutes.
What's time got to do with anything? You know what you want when you see it, hon.
Yes, and I want Angie.
Ha ha, Maureen. Speak for yourself.
Well, I guess there might be a bit of projection involved. Well, who can blame me, right?
He does have a glorious beard, I will admit.
Let me show you to my nicest table. The sun hits your face in all the right places here.
It is the open table that we have.
So what you're saying is...
Well, his hair is neater than I thought it would be.
But no chainsaws.
Definitely no chainsaws. For the moment. It's just that the remaining options will take time, effort, and patience.
Well, that's 1 out of 3 for me.
Can I get you lovebirds? Anything else?
Maureen, really? I could always decide not to fix your roof today, you know?
Don't worry, Robert. I know Maureen. I'm sure she doesn't mean anything by it. A coffee refill would be nice. Thanks, Maureen.
Gotcha, hun. Robert?
The same for me, please.
Sure thing. Back in a jiff. Ashley, is that
Where's my
coffee
pie?
machine still running?
Give me my goddamn pie.
Hey, what?
Glad we're finally done for today. But there's more to come.
Do you think you'll manage?
What do you think?
To be honest, you probably need some extra help.
Is that an offer?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you two.
I mean, I'll help Robert. I don't want to... I don't want to engage with Robert romantically, but I'll help him out with his lumberjack problems.
So, how's life in PO so far?
It's only been a week, but... so far, so good.
Yeah,
I am looking forward to playing this again and just being like, declining every offer and just being a horrible person all around.
I'm sure you must have some good stories.
Yeah, look, Meredith, I'm sorry. I really better get started on fixing that roof. It's just, that's quite a big job. While it's still light out and all. You know. So, thanks so much for your help. I mean, I really do appreciate it. Drive home safe. I'll see you around town. So, yeah, I'll see you.
Everything okay over here?
Yeah, I guess. I'm not sure.
I asked him about good stories and just stared off into space, and then I think I got dumped, which is weird, which is annoying because I didn't want to date him. It's like, you can't dump me, I'll dump you!
My name is Walter Morgan. I'm from the Postal Service. I'm calling with regards to compliance to policies and guidelines, such as the use of Postal Service property, code of conduct, and so on. I will be in touch again soon.
Piss off, Walter Morgan. I'm going to do what I want with my post van.
What's up, Steve?
Thanks so much for improving the text and sending it back to me. I'm confident this will improve our chances.
How? There's no way you could have possibly got... I did it last night. If I'd sent it today, you couldn't possibly have gotten it until tomorrow at the earliest. How are you phoning? It was you're lying, Steve.
You're welcome, Steve. A monster deal?
It's a monster deal. The big retailer, big money, big prizes.
Calm down, Steve. And what happens now?
Well, yes, calmness is needed. Eyes on the prize. The next steps are me going to meet up with them this week. Discuss terms.
Eye of the tiger. Go get him, Steve.
He's going to ask me to come back.
Speak soon.
Oh, okay, no, he's not. I thought he was going to ask me to come back early. And I was going to be like, I can't. I've got a date with the, I need to get into trouble for using the postmail van inappropriately, apparently.
To become the chef of the downtown restaurant.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Rock and roll. There is only one problem. Jean-Paul is not a cook, but a car technician.
Oh. That Henri. Okay, I don't know why I do want
Good morning, Meredith. There's an envelope today with an incomplete address on it. It only says Mickey and June, Lake Campground, Providence Oaks. Do you think you can find that?
Yeah, I think I know where that is.
All right. Have a great day.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Frank, I wanted to ask you something.
I will not babysit Mildred's cats.
No, it's about something else.
Is sports betting legal? Why would I ask this? Where has this come from?
What's in those envelopes for you?
Oh, that's just for stamps. Saves them the hassle of driving up here. Hey, I gotta get back to work. Catch you later.
Okay. Maybe there is some kind of mail fraud going on. Oh, maybe if it's going to turn out that Frank's doing some kind of mail fraud.
How about a pet peeve to start the weekend? Or will it be a positive? Tina Banks has the answer.
Positive or pet peeve?
I want to go and talk to Angie, even though I don't have any post for her. At the very worst... Oh, she got the door shut. Is she not open? Hang on, sorry, radio. I'll listen to you later. Is she not open? Oh. Angie. Just pushes her face against the glass. Just breathes against it. Angie! I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. Salutations, Tiberian Fiend. This takes place in 1986 in Oregon. In a town called it's a lake town. I keep forgetting the name of it. The initials are PO though. Oh, yeah. But 1986. He's delightful. I've delivered a few letters to this. This isn't the right one, it's this one. I've delivered a few letters to this cul-de-sac, but it's never led to anything. There can't be that, because I'm already coming to the end of the first week, so there can't be that many more people. But I can't be that many more like actual characters in the game. I think. 104 West. There's a lot of inconsistencies. I don't think the devs actually lived in the US in the 1980s. I don't know. I don't know who the devs for this are, or even if they are, or if they're even American, to be honest. But I mean, I live in England, so I'll take your word for it.
Nope, no answer.
Okay, well, that just. Oh well, I've put that inside of the door. Well, that's fine. It'd be safer inside the door than if I'd left it on the porch. If I left it on the porch, anyone could walk past and steal it. I'm pretty sure mail theft was still a thing in the 80s. Alright, let's get that letter, and then we'll figure out a route. I guess I need to go and get the video box back off of Laurie as well, so that I can take the next one to Mr. Mackey. God, I hope I don't get fired. If Laurie does get me fired, I'm going to ask her to give me a job at her place, so we can work together. Mail truck driving was modeled after the Grumman LLV. Those weren't rolled out until the 90s. They used Jeeps back in the 80s. Oh. Well, they used Jeeps in the 80s, really? That is interesting. That is some good American mail trivia. Alright, we'll just do a lap of the lake, because I got some stuff over here. Campground. Okay, so it tells me where the campground is. RHD Jeeps. Ah. Well, I'm not going to mark the game down for the inconsistency with the mail, but that's useful. That's interesting to know. Because I'm just thinking of like 80s movies. I don't think I've ever seen. I mean, there must have been a movie made in the 80s with a mailman that had the right type of vehicle. But I guess I never really paid attention to it. So, does that mean, because, like Mr. Rogers even, like the children's show host, he had a mailman who used to deliver post to him every day. Does that mean he rocked up each episode in a Jeep? Because that's pretty cool if so. Okay, I think the campground is on the right here. Yeah. And the TV was a console television. Those are heavy, and they put that on the floor, not on a console.
Areas for the older kids. I think I was 17 when I had my first actual picnic here.
Okay, there are more characters. Look at this. I said we were running out of characters, and here we go. There's two new ones. Hello.
Hello there.
Hey, how are you?
I may have mail for you.
Is it addressed to Mickey or June? Or both?
To both. Here you go.
Oh, sweet brother Damien, savior in the hour of darkness.
Never mind him. He's a bit stressed out. We were a bit low on paper. Nice to meet you. What's your name?
I'm Meredith. Nice to meet you too.
Woo! She's cute.
Toilet paper?
Probably a bit of cash and some roll-in paper.
That kind of paper. No harm in that.
Amen, sister. Thanks for the delivery.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. I'm going to take a photo of you.
So, are you guys on vacation?
Sort of. Although
Hey, salutations, Farfig.
For a vacation.
Joan, can you get in here, please? Now.
Oh.
Yeah, I from what little I know about Mr. Rogers, Oh, they disappeared inside.
Not tell the authorities your whole life story?
Yeah, they're stoners. Yeah, I from what little I know about Mr. Rogers, I don't think, but I assume because he filmed it in the 80s, that means he would have been. So it's nice to think about that Mr. McFeely was rocking up in a Jeep each episode, but or a step van. Is that what I've got? A step van? My knowledge of vehicles generally is quite limited, let alone American vehicles. Like, I can tell you the difference between a Mini and a Mini Cooper, but that's about where my knowledge stops. They were definitely banging, probably. Oh yeah, no doubt about that. But they were a cute couple. I wanted to take a photo of the both of them, and they disappeared inside. I've got a camera, and I've got 12 photos, so I'm trying to take 12 unique photos of different people around town. There you go. Mr. Feely wasn't a postman. He worked for a delivery service called Speedy Delivery. Yeah. So he said that he was driving a step van. So is a step van what I've got, or is that a different kind of van? Is that a post box next to a tree? Yep. Where is the house that this post box... I guess it's further down there. Oh yeah, there it is. I can see it through the trees. Cross between a Stepman and a Grumman LLV. Oh yeah, you did say this was a Grumman. You're actually waiting for mail right now. It's very apt then. You can watch me deliver mail whilst you wait for your own mail to arrive. Step vans were tools so you could stand up inside. That makes sense. I think this is tall enough for at least me to stand up inside. You'd probably have to hunch over if you're a bit taller than Meredith. Who am I delivering to now? Okay, that's fine. Our lumberjack friend Robert. And swing down and get the wide turn. Swing down and get the VCR back off of Laurie. A couple more parcels and a letter, and then call it a day. Do we have anything planned for tonight? Pick up Laurie's movie box. No. But I still need to take over to Mr. Mackey's when I'm done, so... did we find out whether she's in purgatory? No, I don't think... I don't think there's any... Yeah, this is definitely tall enough. Well, actually, maybe not. You probably have to hunch over a little bit. And there's steps going up like a bus, which is why they're called step vans. Ah, okay. Are those the ones that don't have doors on them? Because I'm sure I've seen, in American films, either like delivery vans, or either post vans or delivery vans where they've had like the doors off so they can get in and out quickly.
No problem. Leaking roofs don't fix themselves.
Well, it was just... I needed some space. I think I've gotten a bit too used to being on my own.
Was I such bad company?
No, not at all. I really enjoyed it. I just don't want you to feel weird about it. I was the weirdo.
But yeah, I think this game is just like there's no sinister backplot going on. I think it is just you are just a post woman in 1980s Lake Town delivering post for 2 weeks, and you can just go and talk to people. And I think of an English milkman. I'm not thinking of an English milkman. Those don't have doors on them either, but they go at like 5 miles an hour. No, I'm sure I've seen films where they've had like no doors on them, so they could drive around and they could just like jump out real quick, get the deliver the post, and then jump back in again. Doc Brown's van in Back to the Future is a step van. Okay, I can sort of vaguely picture that in my head. That's not the car. That's not the vehicle that those films are known for. So it's, but I know which van you're talking about.
There's nothing wrong with a little weirdness.
I just wanted you to know.
I live and die by
Anyways,
that.
Let's see what's in the mail. The dentist appointment. Wait, why am I sharing that with you?
So, no news regarding those apartments?
Nothing. Hallelujah. This gives me a bit more peace of mind to work on my wild card plan.
Wild card plan?
Wild card plan. Yes. Also, highly confidential.
Does it involve chainsaws?
Okay. Good luck with that.
Thanks.
Brawny man. Yeah, we like Richard. Damn it, why does everyone disappear after I talk to them? I just want to take photos of all of you. Stop hiding. Ugh. There's sliding doors like on your van in the game. Okay. Yes. Oh yeah, mine does have sliding doors. Yeah, they're indented, aren't they? Because they don't have an animation for getting in and out of the car. I never noticed. Right, we'll go back this way this time because I need to nip by the the gas station, as we're in America. But the turning on this thing's not great. Yeah, we've been on a coffee date with Richard, and then he got weirded out. I think he's a bit of a loner, and we came on the. I'd like to say we came on a bit too strong, but I really have no interest in him because I like the video store girl instead. But either way, he was weirded out. Okay, I've already taken a photo of Laurie, so.
Hey, Laurie. Did you watch The Love Bug?
Hey, Miss W. Yes, I did, and I guess I liked it.
Sweet. Good enough for me.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
See? Ancient isn't all bad. You still ready for Sunday?
I have never been more ready. It's going to be rad.
Yeah. Totally tubular.
Yeah, totally tubular, right?
Sure, Miss W. See you Sunday.
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm hip. I'm with it. Oh. I'm going to get another photo from the male people for using my van inappropriately again. But that's fine. I'm not a real postman. Can they fire a temp? I suppose they can. But I guess also if I just promise... Oh, I should probably do these letters while I'm here thinking about it. Perfectly safe Y-turn there. Alright. I don't think this is a house with anyone in it, so... Probably just going to leave it on the doorstep again. Ooh. They've got a... No, you didn't fancy getting the package out that time? That's fine. Let's try that again. There you go. They've ordered a... Violin? Yes, let's go with violin. Yeah, that's close enough to the doorbell.
No answer.
Yep, told you. And just leave the expensive violin on the floor. It'll be fine. I mean, there's 2 cars in the driveway, So there's almost certainly someone home. Like, no one owned 3 cars. No one owned 3 cars in the 80s. It was unheard of. It's a guitar. Oh, it's a bit too small to be a guitar. Maybe a ukulele or a well, it could be a banjo. Or one of those Japanese ones made with the cat guts. A picaroon? Is that what that's called? My knowledge of musical instruments is almost as good as my knowledge about cars and vehicles. Maybe. I was saying earlier, I wonder if that's... I'm guessing, like, real postmen do actually just play the guessing game when they deliver posts and just, like... It's like at Christmas when you've got when you find your presents when you were a kid and you're, like, picking up the box and shaking it, trying to figure out what it is the day before. I imagine posties are doing that all the time. You know, where these days sometimes they just write on the actual... Oh, hang on. Do I need to take... I need to take this back to Laurie. I thought I needed to take it straight to Mr. Mackey. There you go. Perfectly safe. There are smaller guitars for children. You're right. You are right. Sadly, they weren't in. So there's no knowing, unfortunately. It could just be an odd-shaped box for a... It just could be a really odd-shaped book. She's fine. I only clipped her. Some of them because they're looking for gifts themselves. Yeah, ain't that the truth? Oh yeah, we get to see my favourite girl. I took a photo of you this time as well.
Hi, Angie.
Oh, hey.
So, hey, I dropped off and picked up those movies.
Right.
Is everything okay? You don't seem your usual peppy self.
You don't know me, Meredith, okay? This can be a stressful job.
Okay. I know a thing or two about stressful jobs. I'll leave you be.
Yeah, actually, now's not a great time. There's 2 more movies on the counter. If you could deliver those, that'd be peachy.
Jaws and The Dirty Dozen. I'm on it. Don't you worry your pretty little head about it.
Great. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Bye.
Oh, she's giving me the cold shoulder. After everything I did. I thought we had something going on, Angie. I can't take a photo whilst I'm holding this. Hang on. Let me put this in my van. And then I'm going to come back and take a photo. Don't shut the door while I'm gone. It'd be a jerk thing to do.
That's lighter than I thought.
No, put the thing away. So yeah, it's like a 50-50 shot whether they actually... Right, there we go. I need to... She puts it away automatically and I need to X out rather than take it. Good, she's still got the door open. Alright, smile. Or don't, I don't care. There you go. I swear I'm going to fill this film up with photos of people in the town. Alright, one last delivery, and then... I don't think we've got anything on. Did I just return... I guess I probably still have it. They probably wouldn't have let me return the Nightmare on Elm Street if we're watching it tomorrow with Laurie. Yeah, no, we should still have it. I'm going to overtake. Oh, yeah. That's how you do it. Slam your hand on the horn. Don't indicate. No worries, Tiberian Fiend. Thanks for coming out, and thanks for your facts about the mailman. It's the mail van and the mailman. It's interesting to know.
Oops, left the package in the truck.
I did indeed. So I was saying goodbye. I've got to grab the VCR. So I feel like he's over. He's on the boat. I feel like the obvious choice is Jaws.
Mr. Mackey, I've got this movie box for you.
Leave it on the porch of the cabin, could ya?
I need to know if you prefer a war movie or a shark movie.
Huh? Movies? Just pick something. I'm sure it'll be fine.
All right, Jaws it is.
I'm gonna go for the easy. I'm gonna go for the obvious option. I'm gonna go for Jaws. I feel like he's either gonna really like it, and like he's either gonna really appreciate it as a fisherman, or he's gonna be deeply offended at the portrayal of sharks, and he's gonna be like, sharks aren't like that. I mean, he lives in the lake, so he might not know about sharks. There aren't many lake sharks. There might be some, but I don't think there are. Like little ones, like a dogfish or something. But I think most sharks are in the ocean. River tops, but yeah. So he's either gonna like it or he's gonna be just really. So he's gonna be like, sharks aren't like that. They're nice creatures. They very rarely attack humans. This is an awful representation. Why don't I have a marker to go back to the post office? Have I missed something? Oh no, I do have the marker to go back to the post office, just not on my mini-map for some reason. It's fine. It's an indie game. A certain level of jank is allowed. How do I say that? I'm going to take a photo of you while I'm here. Do the thing with your finger again. Oh, his head didn't like that. Maybe he's terrified of sharks as he is, and that's why he fishes on a lake. Oh yeah, possibly. Possibly. I mean, I did say it was a shark movie, and he said whatever. So I'm hoping. I mean, it'd be funny if that is the case, but where am I supposed to go? Have I made a mistake somewhere? I've delivered all the letters and parcels. And I've done all of the things that I'm supposed to do. Is the game glitched? Alright, maybe because it's a Saturday, I got to take the van home with me. Normally it gives me a marker when I finish delivering everything. There wasn't anything else I was supposed to do today, was there? Alright, let's try going home. If it's glitched and I can't progress, that will be the end of Lake. But, yeah. I'll try reloading the save and see if that, like, fixes it, but... Nope. Nope, this ain't it. Okay. Is there an autosave for this game? I hope so. Okay, there is an autosave. Today it's 7:14 p.m. The last autosave was... Wait, 7:14 p.m. That was 45 minutes before I started playing. Tuesday, September 2nd. Alright, we'll try reloading the save. I can't select yes or no. I cannot... I can't... Okay, let's quit the menu. I said yes. And the game has frozen. Okay, we'll quit the hard way. There is a day one patch coming. There is a day one patch coming for this game. I can't believe the last autosave was Tuesday. There we go. Tuesday the 2nd. That took longer than I thought it was going to. The power of the Xbox Series X at work here. Go on, you can do it. You can do it. Load. Go on. Yay. Yay, return to the post office. Okay, good, that worked. We can continue playing Lake for a bit longer. Whew. It was a 50-50 shot whether that was going to fix it or not. I'll be honest. It was that either would or wouldn't work. If it didn't work, what we'd have to do is wait until the day one patch came out and then see if that fixed it. And then, I mean, possibly just replay up to that point off screen, and then pick this back up maybe next week. I mean, to be honest, we might have to pick this up next week anyway, because I said I would see where I was at 11 o'clock, and then if we were closer to the end of the second week than the beginning of the beginning, we'd power through, and we are just about to hit the end of the first week.
I just, instantly dialed your parents' number. Superpowers! Probably just muscle memory or something like that, right? Or maybe it's like that thing where you smell something and it instantly triggers this mega old memory you didn't even know you had. Know what I mean? Oh man, I had that once when Barry bought me lilacs, and the smell instantly mentally teleported me to when I was 6 years old and fell out of a tree. And I ended up with all this lilac-smelling tree gunk all over my face. You remember that, right? What if it's
Yes, I put the lilac-smelling tree gunk all over the floor for you.
Plus dial M, and then your brain just triggers your fingers to dial? Man. Anyway, I didn't call about that, obviously. I was thinking of maybe taking a stroll around the lake this Sunday, clear my head, and then Maureen suggested maybe you'd like to tag along. Not that I'm asking because of Maureen, of course. Just thought it might be fun to check out the old hangouts and the lake sites and all. If you do want to join, I'll be at the watchtower overlooking the lake at 11 a.m. Sunday. I'll hang around a bit, so I'll
Let's go for a walk with Kay.
Morning watchtower. Be there or be square.
Ha, you ran out of tape. Decide to meet Kay. Yay!
The Countess and the Carpenter? Really, Mom?
Oh, I didn't get a choice between the TV and the book this time. She just read the book.
And the Carpenter. Chapter 1. A more disastrous entry to her new home was scarcely imaginable for Cecilia Schultenbrow. The left wheel of her carriage collapsed, right as she entered through the gates of the magnificent Raubenstaben estate. She tumbled upside down, hurt her head, and worse, her hat was ruined. Suddenly, she heard the deep, strong voice of a young man. Are you all right, madam?
That sucked. I want to watch Bon Appetit and find out about Henri. Oh, we're doing some computer work in the morning. Oh yeah, I forgot she doesn't narrate these. And people just start to have conversations with users they don't have somewhere to be, which is probably true. So far, I delivered quite a few packages and letters, home movies, and even a living creature. That was a cat. Make it sound weird. I wonder what next week will bring. Probably more of the same, but not before ending this week with 2 meetings with friends. An old one and a very new one. One who wasn't born when I last was here in this town. Should be interesting. Oh. Maybe Angie heard about me having a date with Richard and got the wrong idea.
Should I just come
Oh.
Come on up. You just have to watch your step on the 3rd ledge. Should be good.
I completely got what you just said, and I'm coming.
Completely got what you just said, and I'm coming up.
She has a lot of sweaters, doesn't she?
Hi there. Good to see you.
So glad you made it. Isn't it nice up here?
Yes. Hang on, give me a longer pause in order to respond. Scanning. Yes, agree, it is nice.
Brings back memories, doesn't it?
Any memory in particular you're thinking of?
Those times we took some pie up from the diner after school and sat here talking about whatever we felt like.
Oh, yeah. How about that afternoon I snuck in some beers from Uncle Stan? And they were really disgusting, and you puked all over the rail. In fact...
That must have been
wasn't
Budweiser's.
it kind of where you're standing right now? Oh my gosh, it totally was.
Ew, ugh. Did you have to bring that up again? I was not counting on getting that much in touch with my younger self.
I'm glad you're back. I kind of missed having you around.
I kind of missed having me around too, which is weird because I was wherever I am.
I feel the same way.
Aw.
So
the subtitles have gone a bit they've gone a bit shonky.
Negatives?
You know, I went to university, got a job. And maybe now it's time for something different.
Is it now? Providence Oaks different enough for you?
Well, maybe it is, and maybe it isn't.
It depends on whether I get fired.
That sounds juicy. Is this about something or someone?
I'm glad we can have these adult conversations now.
Oh, there she goes with the crazy eyes. And
These are my
still
regular
stands
eyes.
for mind your own beeswax, I see. All right. I'm backing off.
What about you? How have you been? I mean, really?
Really? It's been great, and it's been tough. You know, I guess it's like that for everyone. I mean, I wanted to go to art school, yes, but turns out I wasn't good enough, or at least that's what they told me when I applied. So I decided to stay and
Apparently
do my own
stick
thing.
figures don't cut
Music,
the
fun
mustard
stuff,
when it comes
you
to
know.
art
I
school.
picked up some shifts at the diner.
Who knew?
Connected,
I do really good stick figures though, like
and Max
really
came
good.
along.
Like
You haven't met him yet, have you?
the definition. If you looked in the dictionary for a stick figure, you'd see found a picture of
Anyway,
my
having
stick
Max gave
figures.
things a different rhythm, but I still continued with my music. Even managed to get a bit of a buzz going in Portland. Lined up a few interesting gigs. Tough to balance, but fun.
That sounds exciting.
Yeah, just like that, Uncle Stan got sick. Hit him and Aunt Mo like a ton of bricks. It was crushing. There I was, just about to get somewhere with my music. But I just couldn't let them down, so I
Oh, you and your sense of
Ended up
responsibility.
nursing Uncle Stan, picked up his shifts at the diner.
Sounds like you really stepped up.
Well, in hindsight, it was a lot. In the moment, though, you don't stop to think. You just do it.
Where was Barry in all this?
Barry was actually really great. We divided tasks back at the house, and he took care of Uncle Stan when he could. No questions asked. He was just there.
And what now?
Well, Mo has offered a couple of times to put my name above the door at the diner. Up until now, it felt like too much. Too soon. Too definitive. But I don't know. Maybe if she asks again, I'll think about it.
Yeah, Kay's
The
Diner
way
has a nice
things ended
ring
up
to it.
May not have been part of my master plan, but I got to spend some of the most precious moments of my life with the most precious people I know. Got to say goodbye to Uncle Stan and be there for Mo. He basically raised me. I'm grateful I got to do that for them. And I built a family of my own, right here in good old P.O. And one day, those kids will hurl all over this rail, just like we did. So, yeah, it's been tough. But looking back, I wouldn't trade any of it for the world.
That's so great, Kay. I'm glad at least one of us grew up to be a well-rounded individual. Is there a manual I can borrow?
Well, after you left, I had to raise myself, didn't I? So, ready to descend to the world below?
Does that mean... Yeah, go on.
Seems like it's time.
Come on, then.
I wasn't sure if I was like, does that mean to send down, go for a walk with her? Or whether she was going to go home anyway and I could just like stay up here on my own if I wanted to. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Hello?
You're speaking to Monster Deal Central. How may I help you?
I'm sorry, I'm not interested in telemarketing.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in telemarketing.
Meredith, silly, it's me, Steve. Please, tell me to calm down. We are so close.
What are you doing calling me on a Sunday?
At 87 in shops all
I thought your meeting with them was next week.
Monster Deal.
Oh, wow, that is so awesome. Tell me more.
Okay. I met up with this big retailer, right?
Did people use awesome in the 80s?
They loved it, and they want to buy
I guess probably.
250,000 copies of Added 87. 250,000. Multiply that by like $35.
No.
What? That's millions of dollars of revenue.
Millions, and it's just the start. Listen, I've got the contract right here. I'm sending over a copy. You should have it tomorrow. Please, check, double check it right away. I want your blessings before I sign on the dotted line, okay?
Gotcha, Steve. Don't worry about it.
Awesome. I'll be in touch again Tuesday evening. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it.
I hope nothing comes up tomorrow that I want to do instead.
It's official. I love horror movies.
A Nightmare on Elm Street is radical. It was amazing.
Oh, I like her
Thank you
shirt.
for watching with me, Miss W.
You weren't scared at all?
Nope. Told you. Man, I wish my parents would let me watch these movies. I can't wait until I move out.
Move out? Aren't you 15 years old or something?
Almost 16, and yeah. Don't get me wrong, I love tinkering and I love working in my father's shop, but it's just so boring sometimes. I want to see more of the world. I want to meet more people. I'm sure you've noticed, but there's not many teenagers here in Providence Oaks. And I'm homeschooled, so I don't have many friends to hang out with either.
Yeah, that's fair enough. Well, and your parents don't let you watch horror
And
movies?
your parents don't let you watch horror movies?
Exactly. It's so frustrating. They want me to work in my dad's shop once I'm done with school. And I'm just not sure if I want that, you know? And you left when you were younger, so I figured maybe you had some advice for me?
Oh, well, maybe. I think...
Yeah, leave here, work for 30 years. Worked out great for me. No, let's give a terrible advice. I'm going to be the cool aunt.
Maybe once you're done with school, you can start traveling. Go out and see the world, like you said you wanted. Meet new people, do new things. Be a free spirit.
I think that could be cool too. But I'd have to get my license first. And a car. But I guess I can save up money while I'm working for my dad anyway. And I've always wanted to see the Smithsonian Museum. Or Sequoia National Park in Cali.
Yeah, no, don't try something local first. Local sucks. Go to Sequoia.
Plenty of stuff just waiting out there for you to come and visit. You have 2 years left of high school, more than enough time to get your license and save up for a car.
You're right, Meredith. Thank you. Also for talking to me and stuff.
You're very welcome, Lori. I had a lot of fun tonight.
Me too. I should get home soon. Later, Meredith.
Later.
I mean, I guess it's the 80s, so, you know, it's perfectly safe for a 15-year-old girl to walk home on her own.
Oh, Steve's parcel. And another note from Tess. Hey, Em, here are Steve's contracts. I bet you're in the mood for some light reading. And now without sarcasm, really, I must admit the energy here is contagious. Is Addit actually going to take off? See you soon. Tess.
Good morning, Miss Weiss.
Good morning, sir. I didn't see you there.
The name's Walter Morgan. I'm with the Postal Service. I left you a message on your answering machine earlier this week.
Ah, yes, I remember.
Miss Weiss, if you could follow me into the office.
Oh, I'm in trouble.
Ask you a few questions.
I'm in trouble. I've only been working here a week.
Are you familiar with the Postal Service policies?
To be honest, no.
It says in Chapter 11, Section 3, first paragraph, and I'll paraphrase, it is forbidden to use Postal Service property for personal gain.
Yes, very bad. Not good. Not good at all.
Miss Weiss, I'm aware that you've only just begun working here, but I trust that you do not take the responsibilities of a postal worker lightly.
If you look up the definition of integrity, it has my picture next to it.
The Postal Service puts its employees under the highest
It's the same dictionary that has pictures of
I
stick
advise you
figures
to
in
answer
it.
the following 3 questions truthfully. A yes or no will suffice.
Alright.
Do you know Frank Coleman?
Yes.
Yes?
He works here.
Have you ever given him envelopes or received envelopes from him that weren't postmarked?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you aware that Frank Coleman wages bets on baseball games?
No.
No.
Oh, is that why I was asking about the sports betting?
That will be all. Thank you for your cooperation.
You're welcome.
Ah, fuck Frank. If he gets fired, I can take his job. Oh, maybe that's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna cost Frank his job, and then he's gonna go postal, and that's one of the endings. All right. Well, I think we are gonna call it there, because I don't have. Oh, I don't have a. No, I don't have a thing to pick up at Mr. Mackey's either. When did I say I'd pick it up? Pick up Bert's movie box. Oh no, that is part of my my jobs for today. I just don't have a thing for it. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I said I'd see where we were at 11 o'clock and see whether I was closer to the end of the second week and since we just literally started the second week, I think this is a good place to stop. But I'm invested, and I want to bang Angie. I'm worried that I'm hoping there's a way to clear it up. And, like, I'm hoping that the reason she's, like, being weird with me is that maybe she, like, heard or saw me go to the diner with Richard, and she's like, oh, I thought we had something. And it's like, we did have something! bang. And then we bang. That was the implication. Me shouting bang. So, yeah, hopefully we're still cool with her. But, well, if not, we'll just, we'll sleep with the lumberjack. Either way, I feel like there's a good ending, regardless. But we're still we're going to try get back in Angie's good books. Yeah, so cool. I like this. Hopefully by the next time we play, the day one patch will be out. And just going to try and... There we go. There's Crazy Eyes Meredith. We also need to make sure I finish off... How many photos have I got left? 6. So I need to take 6 more photos of people. So, I don't know who else I can take. I suppose I can take the cat lady, if I've got a letter for... No. Maybe she's out in the street, though. And maybe if Bert's not on his boat, I could take a... I could have taken a photo of Bert on his boat. That was a waste. Oh, well. There's people I can take photos of. But I need to make sure I get that done. That as well. I'm insistent on taking photos of people rather than just anything. So, but yeah, we'll play this again same time next week, and we'll finish off week 2 because yeah, I want to see what happens to the town of Promenade Oaks, whatever it's called. So cool. Yeah, hope you like that. You know the spiel. Thanks for watching. If you did. I've been Jack Dandy, you've all been Just Dandy, and I shall see you next time. Bye-bye.